Welcome everyone to our Sales Tech Talk. Today we're going to talk about the coolest and most innovative technology on the planet today called AI Chatbots. They have been integrating all over the place in your companies and allowing you to improve your processes in multiple ways. So we really wanted just to have a quick conversation around it before we go diving deeper in our future Sales Tech Talks. So I'm here with Jay Umrani, Salesforce Tech Dynamo. He has done a lot of work with AI chatbots. So Jay, welcome again.
Hi Steve, how are you doing?
I'm so good. Let's talk about chatbots. Tell me a little bit about why chatbots exist right now. What happened?
Yeah, so primarily chatbots have become popular because they save time, they automate some of the customer journeys, and they also provide a better user experience. For those three primary reasons, chatbot had become very popular, and most of the companies are using it.
Okay, cool. So what is it about the chatbots that makes them, gives us an advantage when it comes to actually trying to reach out and connect to people?
So let me give you an example, right? People search online, do all of their research before they reach out to anyone, as we know. Now that process has been going on since the digital revolution has started, but chatbot had made it better. So what is happening now is, suppose, so let's take an example. I want to search. I'm searching for a new CRM system. So I go online, I do all of my research. I say nail down 3 CRM systems, right? Salesforce, Sugar CRM, and say Microsoft Dynamics. Now I want to do a further level of deep dive into them before I'm ready to connect with one of these prospects and ask them about pricing and implementation timelines and all those stuff. Right? Now those deep down was difficult in the past, but with AI chatbots, it has become easier because these AI chatbots connect to the knowledge base and can answer my specific technical questions. So I don't need a person to do it, number one. I can get my answers, I can do all my research, and when I'm ready to, I would typically like to connect. So I think that's how it really has made it better.
So by working as a sort of an intelligent assistant for a prospect, you're actually helping the prospect move in the journey, the buyer's journey that they need, not the buyer's journey that the salesperson is going to deliver. Because how many times have we seen this where a sales rep gets on the phone and then they get a little nibble on something and then they drive the sale into that, and you only find out later that that doesn't really solve the problem for the client, and they force them down the buyer's journey that the business wanted them to go down instead of what the prospect wanted to go down. And I think the AI chatbot kind of follows the prospect, which is a really good thing, really dynamic, and helps customers understand and get the information they need up front. That fair assessment?
Absolutely right. So to summarize it, I think AI chatbots are helping the prospect follow their buying journey, right, and are not pushed into the seller's journey. So that's, I think, what a critical differentiation you pointed out.
Well, let me ask you this. We've seen good chatbots. I've seen bad chatbots. I mean, anyone who's been to a bad customer service chatbot, which seems to be completely unhelpful. What are the types of chatbots? I mean, are they all the same, but they're just implemented in different ways, or are there different chatbots for different functions within the business?
Yeah, so there are different chatbots for different business functions. And I can think of categorizing them into 3 specific areas, right? There are chatbots who automate business processes, back office processes, if we may, right? Those we typically call as robotic process automation, right? RPA chatbots, very popularly known as that. Then there are chatbots who help do better customer service. So I have a problem about your product. Based on your knowledge base, I get a quick answer, right? For example, how do I reset my password? I don't have to reach out to anybody. I can get a link. I can click on the link, reset my password, right? Type of scenario. Third are the chatbots, which have become increasingly popular now, which really help you do demand generation. So those help the prospect qualify their requirements better. So they capture the requirements, they ask intelligent questions, and they based on the response they are getting, they keep becoming better and better. And at certain point, they hand it over to a salesperson. So now, when they hand it over to a sales or a BDR actually has a very well qualified, uh, prospect in front of him. At the same time, he doesn't have to repeat all of these questions. He can just answer a specific question. So those are, in a nutshell, three types of chatbots that are there in the market today.
Oh, cool. And if you buy one chatbot, are you going to have to, can you actually use them in different areas as well? Or are they really, it just depends on the company, really focuses on one or another? Because I want to look at a few of these, but I definitely want to make sure that we're not looking at one that solves all problems versus one that really does one really well.
Yeah, you always know, Steve, right? That one solution fits all doesn't work in business. So there are chatbots, and there are companies who are focused on solving specific, or are specialized into one of these specific areas. And to give you one final bit onto them, RPAs are typically custom built. So you go to some companies who can help you build, automate your process, and that's how it is more of a custom built shop. Customer service chatbots are very popular. Most of the CRM companies are offering them today out of box on your websites. You might also know, you can go to Amazon and you can get quickly insights on your order without even talking to anybody, and it will give you a precise answer. It will not give a generic answer, right?
Got it.
And third, yeah, and third types are these demand generation chatbots. And there are certain companies who are very focused on to how a lead qualification should happen based on your way of qualifying a lead. And so they tie in the prospect journey or a buyer's journey into your selling journey, and really give you a golden mean into it, saying that, as buyer is asking this, you are looking for this, I think this lead seems to be 80% qualified, right? So you can actually take further quicker action and shorten the sales cycle ultimately. So
very cool. Those seem most important to me. But hey, one of the things we want to reach out to you guys to offer to you is we want to dig through some of these AI chatbots with you and for you. So as you're reaching out, reach out to either one of us. We'd be happy to direct you in the conversation of figuring out what might be the right path for your business, but also would love to know what you'd like to see from us. So reach out, put your opinion in the comments of this post. We'd love to reach out to you, and we'd love to reach out to you and do a little more research for you on the AI chatbot world. Jay, I really appreciate all the insight as always, and hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you.